Hey everyone, Derpy here, back with another Battle Pirates video, and this one is 5 simple changes that need to be added to Battle Pirates as of March 13th, 2019. This was made in response to a forum post that I made, which actually has been looked at by a lot of people on forums, and even some people from Kixeye, so I hope that we're going to see some of the changes coming very soon. The first simple change that I would make, and I'm saying a simple change is something you can do fairly easily, not like cutting all repairs in half or adding halving all builds or doing all this complicated stuff. It's simple things that are actually realistic, that are actually realistic to happen in Battle Pirates. The first simple change is that I would simplify the ship build menu. Currently, where you're building a ship, there's tons of weapons, armor, specials, and even CICs to choose from, and I think we need to have some kind of sort button to make it easier to find things. Maybe things like for assault or garrison, or even my best solution for this is to add a search bar so we can just start typing, not have to wade through all these different specials, and try to remember what the picture looks like, scroll down through all the stuff, try to find the things that are in order or out of order. And I think that we could also help solve the solution by updating and expanding the weapon, armor, special categories. Currently we have offense or defense only on most of the things. If we added things like splash, if we could just search for anything that could help relate to a statistic, that would help a lot. But I think the best solution here would be to add a search bar, if not just expanding the categories and going back and making sure all the old mortar specials are actually updated and put under the mortar dropdown. So that's the first change, simplify the ship build menu. The second change is to simplify sharing builds. Now, Kixeye hash codes were something that were implemented quite a while ago. I think it needs to be easier to allow us to view the hash from the dock. Currently, if I'm refitting my ship, I'm building my ship, and I want to go out and share my strike build with someone, it is not easy for me to do that without speeding up the ship or canceling the ship upgrade. You cannot copy and load hashes. I cannot copy my hash if I have a ship upgraded in the dock, and that's a huge issue. I think it needs to be generally easier. It needs to be easier on the users. There needs to be a better user interface to allow us to share and load hash codes. I also think that adding more safe ship designs, because we can have up to 2 fleets per current cycle, PvP fleets, defense, and older fleet. If we want to be able to have all our save designs somewhere, we need to update that and allow us to put more than 10 save designs in there. I think more like 20 would help out a little bit, just adding more save designs in the shipyard. That's number 2, simplifying sharing builds. Number 3 is to increase VXP. So VXP is a very old system and is fundamentally broken as power creeps happen over the last 5 years in the game. So I think we need to actually reward players for playing the game. That is going to make players happier because we're getting rewards, and make Kixeye happier because we're playing the game more, and therefore some people spending more money. I think we need to have about 1000 VXP for both dealing and taking damage in targets instead of the current 10. I think that's going to help out. Something like this, increasing VXP available in day-to-day chores, will reward us for actually doing these day-to-day chores. I also think that we could increase the prevalence of VXP tokens and have them more from draft uranium bases. Maybe you get a 1000 VXP token that you can just slap on any old ship. Maybe have it restricted to only hull class but not tier. I generally think that we just need to have a better system of doing VXP because it's so important in the game. And if you miss VXP weekend or if you want to grind stuff out instead, I just think we need to be rewarded for actually playing the game. Let me know if you agree with that with a comment down below. So that's number 3, increase VXP. Number 4, I want to simplify the ship Popup. So it's currently, when I mouse over my ship, when I mouse over my Vasagos icebreaker, it's very complicated and impossible to see what ship I really have selected if I'm trying to get it from the menu there selecting different ships. If I have different builds, if I have one Vasagos icebreaker that has some weapons on it and different specials than the other one, it's very hard to see. I think we need to go back to the older system that we had. It was somehow updated with no communication to allow us to hold shift to see the complicated stats and have the simple stats, just the weapon and special shown without pressing shift, how it used to be. I can try to explain more about that in the comments if someone wants me to, but I just think we need to simplify the ship Popup to be able to find ships more, so I don't have to go into the shipyard to click on it if it's refitting to see the entire build or preparing to see the entire build. So that's number 4, simplify the ship Popup. Number 5, I think it needs to be easier to add ships to the fleet. So currently, many of us with many older hulls are scrolling back and forth trying to find, wait, where's my bat ray? oh, it's next to the hunter after the fanked is, I think it needs to be easier to find ways to add ships to fleets. So solutions for this maybe increase how many rows are shown, maybe add sort between whole class, put all assault in one row, put all skirmish in another, put all garrison in another, PvP in another. I think that's really kind of a solution to a broken problem, and sorting and ordering them either alphabetical order, maybe by tier, maybe by class, that could help. And I think even the end goal of adding a search bar would help it make it easier to find that. I could start typing in bat and everything that had a bat in the name would come up, like Bat Ray. So I just think that it needs to be easier to add ships to a fleet. So these are my personal 5 simple changes I would make to Battle Pirates. And that leaves you pirates with the question, what one simple change would you make to Battle Pirates? Let me know in a comment down below. Make sure you click that like button if you like this video. Leave a comment if you thought this was helpful. Let me know if this was helpful. Make sure you share this video to your other friends in Battle Pirates, Facebook pages, Alliance pages, any of that stuff. And as always, this is Derpy signing out, helping you be a better pirate.